All right, guys, and welcome back. So this time we're going to be looking at segment length. So remember, for segment length, we need our Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And for number 6, they've given us our endpoints of a and b. I've already given myself a diagram to reference. So in order to use the Pythagorean theorem, I need a right triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and create that by figuring out my horizontal distance, which is the line I just drew, and the vertical distance. So in figuring that out, I can create a right triangle. Okay. So now to figure out my vertical distance, I'm going to figure out how far apart the y coordinates -3 and -15 are. So let's see. If I do that, I can see that those are 12 units apart. Now to figure out my horizontal distance, I just need to figure out how far away 9 is from 4. And I can see that that becomes 5. Okay, so now I've got my A and my B, does not matter which one is which, and I'm trying to figure out what C is. So I'm going to plug those values into the Pythagorean theorem. So I've got 5 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared, and I'm going to go ahead and just do that math really quick. So 5 squared is 25 plus 144 equals C squared. 25 plus 144 is 169 equals C squared. To undo that, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And the square root of 169 is 13. So 13 equals C, which means the length of segment AB is 13 units. Okay. Now let's take a look at number 7. We're going to follow a similar, actually the same process. So I'm going to figure out how far apart these are vertically and horizontally. Okay. So let's see, how far apart are 9 and -15? Well, those are 24 units apart. And now I'm going to figure out how far apart -8 and -1 are, and I can see that those are 7 units apart. So now I've got my A and my B. I'm trying to figure out what C is, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. So I've got 7 squared plus 24 squared equals C squared. So let's see, I've got 7 squared, and that's going to be 49. So I've got 49 plus 24 squared is 576 equals C squared. So I'm going to do 576 plus 49. That's going to give me 625 equals C squared. Again, take the square root of both sides. The square root of 625 is just 25. And so the distance, or the length of segment CD is 25 units. Thanks for watching.